Hello everyone, this is Sarah's Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Saving the Tang Let's Play here in Crusader Kings 3 with the All Under Heaven DLC. And as we kick things off here, we had a new update and they took away a lot of the cost on maintaining man-arms for Emperor's well-intention. So if we hop over here, previously when we looked at our movement, we had a bunch of debuffs on the bottom, including some extra costs for maintaining man-arm. They took that away. So our treasury actually bounces back to positive from the end of last episode, and we get to spend more money, which is amazing. I think this is a good change because it already has extra costs elsewhere with us using man-arms. We haven't even looked at our armies, actually. I want to throw a party, but before we do, someone did bring the attention the fact that our court member, our council, our Imperial Censor or Spy Master has 0 intrigue, and that I can actually reassign these people. And there's actually a pretty easy way we can do it. We can go and find another one of our ministers in Cao Cue, who's actually 21 points of intrigue, while he only has 4 points of stewardship for Minister of Revenue. And guess what? Our Spy Master right now, our Censor, has 19 points of stewardship. So let's just swap. Look at that. 19 here and 21 here. And our Finding the Secret has a 95% chance of learning a secret. Realm Priest, yeah, technically. These positions are sort of just flavor changes to the traditional positions that you have in the game. We can do similar things for these that have really low stats. Now you can see we obviously have other candidates, but like their merits are way too low. It doesn't make sense to lift someone from the 9th rank to be one of our 6 ministers. We can maybe find some other ways. Like let's take a look at his stats. Look at that. He actually has high diplomacy. Now, do you have high... Oh, he also has high intrigue. 8 points is more than 3. Let's take a look at everyone. He's pretty balanced. Nothing stands out. 16 learning. He stays right there. 12, 15. Okay. You are surprisingly not a eunuch. 11 points, sure. Only 11 here. 13. Okay, so he can probably go to Minister of War. And then he can just do a swap with the current Minister of War who has 17. Yes, let's do that. Ooh, Jiang Shen is going to become the Grand Chancellor all of a sudden. Let's do the swap here for Lu Yan. Where is Jiang Shen? There you are. Perfect. Much better. And they perform a lot better for us without, messing with anyone's... No one's gonna hate these flips. Alright, who else he has 15? He should be here. He's 7. So we do drop down here with Minister of Works. Well, he's good at this. 10 learning, 12 learning. So they do a swap first. Okay, we're gonna switch him with the current Minister of the Work. We'll try to take care within our group first. So that's improvement there. So now it's just basically you. Cui Shen Yu of the powerful Cui clan too. He has 20 points of intrigue, which is not something we need. We have someone better than that. His learning is 5. That's not great either. I still think we do this swap here to get him into personnel because at least his 15 points would be quite decent. And then we might look, so we should switch through him. We want to do a swap with... Nope. Where's... He has 28 learning? Wait a minute. So he's the priest equivalent. This is the legitimate... Okay, we want this position. Okay, he somehow got swapped out. That's fine. Now we can promote someone new and better. So we're looking for high stewardship with... 4th rank is okay. I can accept 4th rank. I mean, 3rd rank would be better. But he's currently a minister. Yep, so we don't want to touch that. No rank. No thanks. I think this is a great option. 4th rank, get promoted. Now you. Ooh, a 2nd rank who's not doing anything right now. He's gonna hate me, but that's exactly what we want to do. Alright, our court looks so much better. Are we free to switch the eunuch? I mean, if historical emperors could switch the leader of their imperial guards this easily, there would be a lot less death during the Tang Dynasty, that's for sure. This looks like a good swap. He's not even that great. Like, they didn't give him a merit. I mean, they gave him balls, so I guess he should be happy about that. Alright, I like it. Our court looks so much better. We gotta make them like us now, but that's one thing. We're still not endorsed by our minister, so the worry is because he's priest equivalent, he can create claims against us, which is not great. We can sway one person at a time. I guess he would be a good target for this, if we're happy with his position. He's the 16 learning. Let me see if I can find someone who likes us and also has higher learning. That's a possibility. Oh, look at that. 4th rank, not so bad. And then once we promote him, he's gonna love us too. What did I have him do? I'll just increase piety. Yeah, that solves a lot of issues. Still negative 23, a little bit better than negative 28. Okay, we're down with all of this. And we can transfer a title as well. Let's do it. One less vassal for us, and then also he will like it. We actually want to see more of those if possible. And then we will sway him. This will just, you know, have it go, and then we'll get events for it pretty soon. I'm wondering if we should have him support us for this instead of finding secrets. I don't think it's not gonna help that much with this way, but it will increase our intrigue. No, his intrigue. Stay what he is on, we're fine. Accolades, we did our swaying. We can start a great project. We started a great project, did we not? Yep, we started one. So looking at, you know, the dynastic cycle, we are trying to maintain ourselves into stable era. Right now, the favored era for the next one is expansion. I want to switch this to advancement because the project we undertook is the advancement project. So I have to wait till I get 130 points or 129 points of influence to switch this, so we can do this in a few months. The current favored political movement is advancement, which aligns with what we want. We don't have to do anything here. And we want both of them to be on the same thing. Essentially, if we look at the type of actions, where's the buttons for these? There's a list of buttons. Oh, there we go. Things that push the points up, right? That's what we want. We want to have the favor movement to be advancement, and we want to, you know, accumulate these points before the division points hit 2,000, at which point, you know, we fall apart. So we're avoiding that. One last thing, we are power sharing with a new Grand Secretariat, because we appointed him. He doesn't like us right now, but that's fine. That's not a big issue. That's the job we have for him. Scale power level 1. Wait, level 1's good. So balance right now is at 40 out of 100. The current swing amount is 10.25. Okay. Self-interested. We have good legitimacy. Not a member of the favor movement. What member are you? And where do we see what member? Conservative movement. Okay, that is a concern. We didn't consider this. Not a favorite minister. Once he likes us, we can make him our favorite minister. And not his favorite. Okay, so I'm guessing he's... We also need to sway him, I think. Or we can maybe give him a gift. There's other ways we can do things. We already have the sway occupied. So basically send gift. I mean, this would be nice, but I think he needs to be our friends before we can get this to say yes, right? We can bribe him quite a bit of money. We can try to get a hook on him. If we can get a secret from him, that'd be great. But those are things we can probably look to do. I think this is just him becoming stronger. This is a shared rule system, which makes sense. The Emperor is not all powerful. There are plenty of times when the court overpowers the Emperor. Alright, so he's fine. We took a look at that. We also have our own estate. So we are also a clan. We have our own little estate. Technically, we have the palace. And this is the main building. Gives us a little extra income. Gives us the influence. This is where we're getting this influence from. And we have 3 open slots to build more things. And if we level this up, we get more building slots to build more things. And we have investment capacity, which is candidate score. Okay. I think this is more relevant when we're not the Emperor, but nonetheless, I think this is for all the clans who need to climb through the examination process. We don't need to upgrade this yet. I'm going to fill up the 3 slots. These buildings go a lot faster. 1 month to finish. Not that expensive. Our cutting cornerstone lifestyle perk is also kicking in here. I believe the rice field's gonna be like the highest gold one that we can get. Also, development growth is something we like. Supply limit, don't really care that much. We're not really gonna fight here. 2.4k. Tea garden has a little bit less money, but we get a health boost and the option to drink tea to de-stress. Sounds pretty good too. There's gonna be a market potential. Ask for council position. See, like, these type of buildings cost less to do that, but we're the Emperor. That's never really going to be relevant for us. We don't need a powerful family rating either. Decent amount of income, and holding tax goes up. But the other bonus is really irrelevant for us. Herbal Hall to boost our plague resistant, and physicians have better chance with safe treatment. Aptitude for the physician. And a little bit of development on top of this. Maybe when we're older. Right now I think we're fine. To make silk? I guess in this case is schemes. Influence, money. Ancestral Shrine. A very important thing for Chinese clans. Increase influence inherited on succession. That is nice, actually. I think eventually we want to invest in one of this building for sure. But definitely not the first building because we need cash. I'm pretty set on doing the rice field. I just want to see what else they have. Piety increase with a pagoda, barrack, military damage and military budget, sentry tower, protect us from hostile schemes, and increase the time it takes for hostile armies to raid us. Defenders get more advantages, and increase travel safety. A garden increases our gardener's aptitude. We haven't assigned a court gardener yet. I mean, we'd have a little bit more money to spend now with the treasury. Maybe we can consider more lucrative things like this. A stable, magnificent horse when we travel, so travel faster with a horse. Workshop, a good amount of money and construction time decrease. Ooh, and so many options, branching options after tier 3. We can go for artifact decisions, minus 50% cost. That is a big savings. Increase the quality of sponsored inspirations, pretty nice. Aptitude for antiquarian who can make the artifacts and fix them for us. A little bit of income, a little bit of building reduction, construction time. Cheaper building, faster building, a little bit of income. That's nice too. And this is just the inspiration boost. More money. A little bit of prestige, 20%. This is if we're really into artifacts, which I think we are. Like, as an emperor, I think that's very fitting. We have a really good court. We have a lot of artifact slots. The fact we don't have our Imperial seal feels a little weird. Storage barn. Can ask the domicile building support through make house head request interaction. Building support. Manipulate grain market. It's like a landlord with a lot of fields and they store up grain, and when there's a famine they overcharge basically. Oh, there's a pasture as well. Cavalry boost, okay. Ancestral gate. Merit rank increase. When increasing merit rank, we get a boost. See, as Emperor, yeah, we miss out on these things. When we're our own clan, these make more sense. I'm pretty set. We're going to start with a rice field just to kick off the income boost and the development growth in the region. We're going to spend a little bit more cash. We have plenty left, and that should be good. We can do our activities. Been waiting to party. Want to do a feast? Wow, why does it cost so much? I thought it was cheaper than this. Average costs. It could be even more, that's what they're saying, huh? Let me look at 1 second. We have the Eager Reveler. That's okay, we're gonna waste that money. Let's go for it. This is roleplay. E03 would have this feast no matter what. Alright. We can gain opinions. We're inviting guests over. It's May. Could go badly. Prestige and legitimacy as a possibility. Lose stress. We already have this, but we can advance towards the next tier. And we have highest tier of food. It's once every 5 years. Tell me when I can do it next time. Let's do it. And oh, this is new UI. Last time I played, I did not see this. We don't have a promoted legend, and there's a murder feast possibility. Forever infamous. Okay, infamous. Okay, sure. It's a regular feast. We're gonna host it in Chan. Oh, we have our temple holding as well. Okay. And let's see what we can do. Oh, these are all new UI. I have not seen these. We won't be traveling anywhere, right? Because we're right here where we started. The intent of the feast is de-stress, murder, seduce, befriend. Befriend. And we want to... Wait, this is just... Where's our other ministers? Only a few of them are coming? I guess our spy master work being someone who like us is important. Okay. I mean, paranoid might not be great. Seducer. But that's not really going to be relevant for us. Let's say we say this. And ordinary guest. Ooh. Which... I kind of want to see my court again. Grand Chancellor. I don't think he's here. He has... So he's not... So this is the same guest list that we had for the other one. I guess this is just a feast to get our Grandmaster on our side. Chance of accepting? You're saying he could just not come? No way. I think if we make him... Your Emperor makes you the honorary guest. Some will choose to decline, sure. So we said no to rivals. Big guest list. Ah, this is where the variable cost comes in. Do we care about prestige gain here? I mean, obviously we can get more prestige and try to advance our dynastic traits. Let's say we pick the simple food. Okay, well 33 is affordable. Number of courses. This is where we want to spend the money. We need the opinion to go up. So 254. Base cost is 200. Tribal era, mostly fair. Exotic delicacies, exuberant. Alright, looks good, I guess. Because we're not moving anywhere. I don't know why we cannot invite him, whether he just doesn't want to come. Alright. Let's throw this feast. I'm still holding... That bugged out. No way. I am not holding court. I got kicked out of holding court. Exactly. I'm not holding court. So why are you the only one here? Why can't he do this? Okay, I mean, this is fine. Okay, our rice field's done. I'm gonna try to throw this party one more time. If they don't let me... Okay, looks like the option's available. We want to befriend. Do we have more? We have a different guest list. I'm not so happy about the guest list. I mean, yes, I do want our... Grand Marshal to like us. But I'm gonna wait for a different guest list. I know feast is available, but my guests are not available. Oh, rice field's complete. I can't really invest anymore, even though it's making us more because I gotta host that feast. 57's not too expensive. I mean, the next logical one would still be money-based. .25 would be the most. I mean, eventually this is life-saving. How many building slots do we have? 1, 2, so 3 more. Shrine. Okay. We can do a T. Speaking of barracks, we have not picked our champions. We recruited a bunch of new people over. I think they automatically slot in. Yeah, so I guess our best ones would be here. Oh, we have unstationed troops. Do we save money when we station them? They receive effectiveness building boost. So I guess there's really not any monetary reasons. We have a lot of units. We have 3 stacks of Tiefutuo cavalry, 300 Burenjia infantry, I mean 450 here in troop, and then some siege crossbows on top of that. Pretty strong. We got a faction. Populist faction rising up against us. Still not really that threatening. Now we're flying. They disband so fast? What's going on here? We're gonna take a look at the feast option again. See if we have people I want to boost here. Still just the Grand Marshal. Did we get more? Okay, we're gonna keep waiting. Did we get more concubines? Yes, we are getting them. The Keeper of Harem's keeping us busy. Wonder if we can pick... Guess not. It'll be within our court, I think. I don't think we can look out for the whole world. Tea garden's done. Well, the money is really for a party now. We can't do any more buildings, or else we have to wait a long time before we can throw another feast. Just, I want to get a few people to be... I guess it would have to be the Grand Marshal. 63, 19 Marshal. I mean, it's not that important, to be honest. We'll skip our feast. We don't have the right guess. Hopefully this will work and make him like us. Oh, we have a kid as well. I forgot about our son. Well, keep trying. No one has any secrets. I'm going to educate him myself. Yes, it will be stressful, but it's fine. I'm not going to convert his faith. Okay, university was not around when I last played. 200 gold to get a better education. No thanks. Alright, Dad's going to teach you about how to be an emperor. You party all day. So we went through a whole round, find secret, didn't find anything. Tribute mission. Let's see. Strides into the Great Halls, altars up to me, and presents his tribute with a sycophantic smile. Raise an eyebrow to serve and examine the handful of coins and ornament that constitute this minor tribute. It won't fill our coffers, but at least Prabhu Gore has fulfilled his tributary obligations. Let's see. We lose 150 treasury money, but we gain 50. And he gains, so basically we're giving treasury money to one way to switch that around. And we get legitimacy, I believe. Yeah, which helps boost this point up to the next tier. We're already pretty high tier here. We bestow him with a Hun artifact. Do we actually have to give him one, I believe? 3% towards planetary. He gets a tech. So we don't have to waste money, but he gets a little bit of extra bonus. I mean, that could be fine. That's a cheap way for us to deal with this situation. They gain suzerain trade post. Their county gains a bonus. We still lose money. He gains legitimacy. Reaffirm. Oh, that's a very common thing for Chinese emperors to do, is to reaffirm the local rulers' legitimacy to rule their land. Could be a thing we do. Basically, don't give him any rewards. Does he like us? Oh, he does not like us. Hostile faith. Tibetan faith. Okay. I guess this is just a hostile version. Wouldn't Tibetan faith be also some version of Buddhism? No, it's a local shaman faith. Okay, alright, that's why. I mean, he can't hate us anymore. And none of these actually improve our relationship with him. And the Batpas were enemies of the Tang for most of the period. Let me do this. This stirs up trouble for them internally. Right? Their king has to deal with this. He's not the cultural head. Like I said, very common thing for Chinese emperors to do. More of this, please. Oh? Wait. Wait. That doesn't look right. What are we giving away here? He becomes their vassal, but like he holds prefecture of Tingzhou. Oh, here, right? Okay, it was higher in the capital. I was freaking out. Oh, this swing is still going. Can we please throw a feast? Shouldn't be this hard. Okay, it's basically Grand Marshal period. You know what? We just want to party. Let's do it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alrighty, the servants run across the hall, bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. Oh, I seem to have spotted some baked truffles already. Can't find Grand Marshal Li Hongjun anywhere yet. I can't wait for him to arrive, so my plan to befriend him will finally start. And we gain a little bit of prestige to kick things off. 8 months until it begins? Okay, we'll wait for the next pop-up. These factions show up and disappear real quick. Yep, he's hit level 2 already. What's the equilibrium right now? $40 out of 100. So I'm guessing level 4. Set own mandate using change mandate into action. Feels like we should try to sway him. I mean, right now we are not going to deal with it. Let it go. We're going to focus on our party. So there's nothing. Alright. Switch him back. But I probably want him to maybe find secret in like a nearby region. Let's just pick one randomly. Oh, wait. I can look at... I want to see where else do we have unique buildings in China. I think the economic filter should have it. There we go. Filter by buildings. Right, Diantas right here. Mausoleum. I mean, this is all in our region. The Mai and Lentia. Those are all... We get 4 unique buildings. Okay, I see. Wudangshan. Okay. Taoist Monk. Dushan Mining. Grand Temple. Holy Site. In where? Luoyang. Maybe Baimasi. Grand Temple. Where are we here? Jin. Taiyuan's. Okay. Pagoda. Xuankong Hanging Temple. The one on the side of a cliff. Yungang Shiku. And what's over here? There's actually quite a few. Kaifeng's Palace. I mean, that's more relevant in the Song period. Shaolin Monastery. Which has more cultural relevance. It's not... There was a long period where the Shaolin Temple wasn't that big of a deal. Let's just say that. Maoshan. So anything close to us except for the ones we own? That we can maybe like influence the local leader to... I guess it would be Wudangshan, huh? I mean, we are a Buddhist, but our son doesn't have to be. Let's I think I found the right place. Let's do that. Yeah, we have 78. Let's fill up the 3rd building slot. Also is something that makes money. Oh, Herbal Hall is also good. Yeah, we do care about safety. 0.2, not too bad. I think actually it might be the highest thing left. This has a little bit more. Political schemes could be, yeah, actually could be quite good. And we get a little bit of influence on top of that, plus more money. Alright, we'll settle for this. And then the next thing we have to do is probably upgrade this so that we can Get more building slots. Although I think we are allowed to upgrade them. Yeah, we are. But obviously cost money. Solus in script. The latest work of my Minister of War has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with feeling of sorrow and loss, and Lu Yan has publicly dedicated it to me. Okay, pangs of sadness. No matter how many days twist and pass, the world seemed distant, as though through glass. When one so great falls so far, are fate's cruel whims not simply bizarre? Okay, so we can't ignore this popular poem. We don't know how we feel about this. Possible outcome, a diplomacy challenge against him. Okay, that's his strength. The poem is lauded. He gains 6 trade experience in the poet trait. We lose some stress. We gain opinions of him. 20%, 25% chance we lose 20 opinions of him and we gain... This outcome doesn't seem that bad, actually. Both it's acceptable. He gains... So we just praise him. Wait, so why are we taking this chance? The reward's the same for the positive side of things. He gains like one more point of experience in poet. So like his poet trait doesn't matter for us. I guess it's just that if we want the 25% chance where we gain some little prestige. So basically this is the split version of this, and this we just let it go. Praise this. Tang period had one great thing going for it. There were a lot of famous Tang poets. A lot of them wrote poems that criticized the government. And the Tang government did not, like in general, I mean there's going to be certain cases you can find, but in general allowed it. There's a lot of dynasties that cracks down on speech. Tang was not one of them. All right. I mean, we didn't have any stress. Our kid haven't, killed us yet. So all good. We're so tired of waiting for our guests to arrive. Oh, we love these. This piece, okay. Oh, our brother's marriage actually is kind of important. That looks fine. Let's see, he's 39. Getting up there, but I think it's not going to affect him having kids. He will be fine. A lot of Taoist. 正一教上清教. Okay, that's fine. Content, sadistic, calm. Cynical, gluttonous, paranoid. Oh, these do not look great. And they're both commoners, but that's his prestige he's losing. Not really our problem. Maybe we can bestow this beautiful young lady to our son, actually. I like her traits so much. Content, honest, and trusting. I mean, it's not our wife, but still. Sounds good. Let's get you married. We have an old sister. I guess we're still interested in interesting traits, yeah. Even in this case. Probably see if we can get any matrilineal to get the trait into the family somewhere in the line. 14 intrigue. Ooh, that's not bad. 17 diplomacy. Craven, shy, calm. I like these traits too. Well, we found you a handsome husband. Then we have one more sister. Same thing. Let's get an intelligent one in the family. Intelligent and stubborn. Not the greatest combination. Alright, so this is all taken care of. Oh. Looks like we had a couple deaths. We hit our tier 10. Ooh, big courts. Power sharing continue to creep over, or are we... Yeah, it's gonna continue to creep over. This is almost done. Our party has not yet started, and our court has gone up. I am still not familiar with the buttons. There's the court. There we go. We get one person. Oh! Hold on. Can I sway 2 people now? I should be able to. Yes. Okay. Excellent. And apparently one of my court... Did I hire architect? I might have. Our Minister of Work? I mean, I'm not gonna let my Minister of Work double duty. Can he be both? So yeah, so busy ruling, there's a penalty on that, but it still comes out ahead. Just high stewardship skills. He doesn't really hate us, and I can easily bounce that back up, I think. Especially we now recruited him to a position. Anything to boost Feast just before we get things started? Because we actually do have quite a bit of cash on hand with the treasury. Learning, act as a guardian for children without one. But I think I have to place the kid under her ward. Just probably not something we want. I guess the aptitude is also color-coded. This is probably like stewardship. This is probably learning. Keeper of treasures. This is our antiquarian, I'm pretty sure. Oh, was there... Yeah, that's what we want. Oh, I want one of these actually. Basically high merit ranking. No one's that great at it though. That's the big problem. It's like we're paying a bunch for just 2 points each. Do we have a better choice now, I wonder? Although revoking it costs... Yeah, everyone's bad. She's at least poor. I would pick our secretary director, who is good at this. I want him to be on our side. I want him to switch his movement as well. Oh, speaking of movement, I have over 130 points. It's negative 18. I'm gonna sway him. I know he's a dangerous man in this position, but we're gonna keep him here for now. The guru's good for piety. No, not what we need. We're not wondering. Artifact one I would consider later. Palace attendant, protect us from hostile. Grander's already good. I think we're gonna... hopefully we don't get murdered. Alright, I'm happy with all of these. We are gonna go look at the dynasties. We can now... missing. Okay, so it's 250 for these. Alright, we got a long way to go then. Let's continue. I think that's it with our buildings. We don't have the money to do anything. Ooh, Oh, we got the sway. We got the sway. +8. We continue our effort. Yeah, I want him to like me more. That's fine. But maybe we want to switch to a different court character. We're honoring him. We are having a kid. We have a daughter. Tang? Doesn't sound... I mean, historical princess names are just not recorded that much. Let's go with something sweeter. Oh, so our concubine's name is Xing. Let's name her Anxin, calming of the heart. She actually is quick. How's our daughter looking? Ah, she got the trait. Very happy for her. He's searching. I should sway him too. Another concubine falls pregnant. I mean, with a harem, it's growing. We've got 14 now. We are a busy man. I mean, it makes sense. Tang Emperor's had lots of kids. That sway is going. Questioning. Do we want to sway him? Can we sway 3? No, we abandoned 1. Yeah, it's only 2. Ah, the party has started. The guests are gathered in the hall. Lords and ladies from near and far, reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and the spirits are high as the feast begins. Did they all show up? 39 arrived? Oh my god. Big deal. You are engaged in a banquet, 30 days until it ends. Got some merry man. Okay, so I guess we just let this go and activities will pop up from time to time. Yeah, this is the new interface for me. I mean, as soon as I unpause, I'm sure, but I'm debating whether we want to end this swinging or not. Like, I think this is over investing. Yeah, let's switch. I want him to like me too. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's see. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Grand Marshal Li Hongjin. We spoke all evening about all matters of subject, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. He gained 10 opinion of us that decays every year. Admiration. Wait, this is Governor... These are 2 other people. And we gained prestige. He gains 15 for 10 years. Enjoyed our company. We grow closer to form a friendship. He's how old? 64. Yeah, that friendship's not going to last very long, but we needed it. It's not over, right? It's not over. All right. As plate after plate of food is brought into the hall, an unmistakable smell reaches me, and I smile. That's my loyal vassal, Gentleman Gull Mate, is sensitive to lemons. Is something I sadly forgot to tell. We gave him food allergy. But lemons? I don't think such things existed in China, but okay. I bid you all welcome. I pray you will find the food to your liking. He gains a bad reaction. We might get a rivalry. His face as I save him from the food is definitely to my... Okay, so we gain a weak hook, which I prefer over this random rivalry situation. We're not cruel. I don't think I can cash out on hooks. My sovereign lord, the wine. We cracked open the next barrel and it's all gone bad. It's all gone bad. The feast is still raging. No, we can't do this. The wine merchant, but we're 1 coin short. We spend prestige and gain money. Or we are just a reveler, so we have a secret store, and we have... Wait, we gain Fought Thirst? Huge score of prestige here in this party. I mean, I don't really care. Does no one have secrets in this world? I guess we can't. Can I get him to do something for us first? Go back searching in the capital. And go back to feast. It's taken much of the evening to get myself closer to Grand Marshal Li Songjun without making it feel forced. After all, the best friendship are natural, and I wanted to think this is spontaneous. Yeah, he's the honor guest of the Emperor, so spontaneous. The man picks at his food, pushing a few small morsels around a greasy wooden plate. What happened to porcelain? It's all a bit heavy, isn't it? This course, the course before that, the course before that. And he nervously eyes the servant bring out the next round of dishes, the next one too. So much rich food all in a row when we really needed some innovative palate cleanser. Yes, we challenge him diplomatically. We can charm him, 29% chance. You're fun, but not that fun. So he can either become a friend or we just gain opinions, which is good either way. Reinforce that it's a feast. No, let's do this. Let's see if he becomes a friend or just like us more. We got the like us more option. The feast is starting to draw to a close, and my visitor are surely expecting me to lavish a little attention on Grand Marshal, our esteemed guest of honor. Traditionally, a complimentary toast and a deep drink of Sogum wine does the trick. Then again, all Li Songjun did was turn up. The feast was my idea. No, let's not do this. Let's see. To the Grand Marshal, we gain highly esteemed. He gains highly esteemed. And gains 30 opinion. And he spends and loses. That's not the whole purpose of this. Toast to our honored guests. A few candles survive after the last of the guests has left. I hear a pair of servants letting out a sigh of relief after the doors close. The food is still warm on the plate. Soon word will reach every corner of the realm, and every noble worth their salt will know that my magnificence is unparalleled. With all my guests leaving with the entire contents of my vast pantry in their bellies, very proud to say the feast was a success. Nevertheless, I'm still grateful the endeavor is now over. Alright, every courtly vassal gains 35 opinion, solid. Every non-courtly attending vassal gains 25. We gain 230 prestige. 10 more experience points in the eager reveler trait as we advance towards the next few tiers, which we get more bonus, I guess. Requires 50 plus. We actually get diplomatic skill. Intrigue. It makes sense. We are a party goer that gets diplomacy and intrigue, and vassals like us. 100 points. We would have. So basically, if we got, what, 10 points on this one, 10 feasts, 50 years? Maybe there's other things that can give these points, but yeah, if we just do it by feasting, could be a problem. Consider sinful. Trust me, plenty of Chinese Buddhists don't really consider these things as sinful. +2 + 1. Initial hostile scheme chance +10. Alright, not a big deal for me. Getting some stats would be nice. Just basically a diplomacy increase because the base has 1 intrigue. And it already has the court opinion +5. The whole goal is just to make people like us. And then we gain a little legitimacy. We lost stress, which we didn't have. And we gained a great banquet boost in our capital. Development goes up by 20%. Fertility goes up by 20%. And everyone loves us. And money well spent. And there's also a leftover feast on the county. And we can finish the feast. Nice little summary. All good. That's one party down in our reign. Yeah, a bunch of factions rising and going down. Intendant Sun Huan's friendship. I never expected I would grow as close to Intendant Sun Huan. Okay, can we know who he is first? Circuit of Henan. Okay. The governor. Okay. I don't know how he ended up liking us, which he doesn't. I'm still not convinced. This feels suspicious, to be honest, but we're gonna do it. From one arbitrary man to another. Let's do it. The Sun and Li house relationship has we have more pregnant wives or concubines. How many concubines do we have now? 17. We're gonna hit the 20 cap very soon. Our keeper harem's supposed to, recycle them. The old ones goes out without kids, and the young one gets replaced. I have no time to look at who we're sleeping with, but we are sleeping with plenty of them. There are new decisions. We can drink tea when we need to de-stress. Probably gonna do that once our kid gets on our nerves. I don't think we're gonna change faith. Visit the market sounds fun, but let's do that once we have more money. We're in a good place. The economy's booming. This is the new thing they added. We can send our kids to do the exams. The thing is, this doesn't make any sense for Emperor's son. The only emperor in the Tang Dynasty who really wanted to take the exams was actually Li Cui's dad. Li Chen was obsessed with examination. He thought he would do really well, and maybe he would. He's a very studious and very hardworking emperor, but most of them, don't think about things like this. I can gain dynasty renown, but is this the way we want to do it? Just by putting our kids through this? And does merit even do anything for our son once he becomes emperor? That's the question. And then what if he doesn't do well? He's stressed out and poor thing. With only 4 learning, he's age 6. This is not when you send them out. No thanks. We are a reasonable father. A child has died. This is also super common, so not even surprised by that. Leveraging the position to enrich yourself, buddy? Well, can we be friends and then at least get you on my side to help me out here? Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of pregnant concubines. Definitely hoping for a boost here. Oh, this is the Guiyi circuit. I mean, technically they're cut off from the Tang. But if we actually border them like this, then they technically wouldn't be cut off. But anyways, not a big deal. I don't think I want to do this. We're basically going to be fighting to help the Kotros. I'm trying to figure out where this war is happening. He's here. Against the tyranny. Okay, so he's uprising against his liege, I guess. Tyranny. We can say yes and never send anything. Right? And if he wins, assuming he wins, he actually looks like he's going to win. Right? War score. This is his side. I don't know if he can add any more allies, but at least on paper, I would favor the guy who's coming here to ask us. Although if we don't contribute anything, it's not like we'll get anything. But we will get friendship right away, I believe. No, I'm gonna stay away from this. This is too far away from us. While performing his duties as my Imperial censor, has uncovered a secret finally by my vassal gentleman Yuan Qi. He's a vassal of what tier? Yuan family. County level? Does he have any land? Anyways, he's being engaged in a carnality with Shenshen, running his hand across the nun's body, locking lip in all manners ways. All right, we get his love secret. Is he? Oh no, that's his regent? What is going on here with his setup? His sibling is his regent. We know he has a lover now. Things we can do with this type of stuff. We can blackmail to get a hook. Who is she? She's just the scout for her? Okay. It's a strong hook. I mean, he's not strong at all. He also has no money, so I'm not even sure what we want to do with this hook. Oh, we have a son. Most later period Tang emperors had one character names, and also they typically have a baby name, and then they would change the name when they ascend the throne. So usually it'd be a different character. Let's see who this concubine is. Oh, they're finding people with good traits, and this one did not get it, unfortunately. Let's call you... I have no idea. We have Li Xuan already, so let's call... And then we have An Xin. Maybe we just stick with the X theme. We'll call you Li Xie. You guys fighting next to me? This is allowed? So he attacked from over... Alright, I mean, honestly, not my business. That's my attitude about it. Another tribute. Let's see what we have here. Foreign ruler. Where are you from? Can't see him on the map. Where's the highlight? Over here? No way. Oh, that's the war. Or that's the other... Let's do this first. And then... Let me figure out where you're at. Ah, okay. You came a long way. Alright, let's see what we have. I don't have artifact to give you, I'm sorry. So his gift is just legitimacy. He doesn't actually have money. Then I mean, I obviously don't really want to give him money. I'm just gonna affirm him as well. I get a little bit. Yeah, I get a little bit of legitimacy. He gets a little bit more. Good for him. Oh, we have ourselves something here. Okay, so the term that I wasn't familiar with, this is just Zhuangzu, which is a minority group in Guangxi in China today. So the guy who's imprisoned, our friend. Oh, they can't join because they're not available. Okay. The two members who are here, peasants from Yizhou and Zhaozhou. Okay. I mean, essentially we'll have a rebellion, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we can stop this. Assuming more people join. And then we can do something about it at that point, I think. Right here. Alright, we'll worry about that when that time comes. I don't think they look that threatening. Another secret. We're finally getting some secrets here in court. Truth of the false god? He's a non-believer? Oh, is this because different from my faith? That doesn't sound like a big deal, to be honest. I'm a little bit more worried about this. My guy is swinging the powers. And I might want to counter. Let's see, buddy. So we pay him to swing him. I mean, if we can find a secret for him, that'd be great. Like, if we have a hook. We can spend our prestige on this. We have plenty of that. I think we do need to curb some of his powers. Like, his current level is what? 2, but like what the actual number is. 35 point, yeah. Oh, 30. So this tier is not... This might be the 40 tier. I want to save the influence for... I can live without that. Alright, we're gonna try to get this down. 870, 2 more years before we can use this again. Alright, let's see. It got a little bit stronger. Another son. Oh, you have nothing? And you have nothing. Lisi. Let's go. We can continue the X theme here. Can I get this tier 2? 550. Very expensive. Okay. Might accept. No artifact. That's actually a common request during pretty much every dynasty. There's not that many willing eunuchs, so you ask it as a tribute. I know at least during the Ming Dynasty, Korean eunuchs were very in high demand for the court. Okay, so we can ask, but if he says no, we get... He loses that, and then he becomes less friendly with us. We'll ask. Not gonna be shy about this. And we'll wait for that ultimatum. Our kids are coming quick. Anxin, Anxue. Ah, says no, huh? Okay. Worth a shot. And this is going. Yeah, like I said, not really our business. He is so active on this. Okay, you like me now. 37. He gains 425. Still says no. Give him a hook? No thanks. 180 for the bribe. I mean, we are waiting for a hook anytime now. Comfort Eater. This way failed. We'll just try again. Let's do it. Where is it now? Over here? Sure. Easy way to get their opinion up. How is she related to us? Li Chun's grand Li Heng's daughter. Oh, our cousin. Okay. Another non-believer. No big deal. Ooh. Wait. Was mangled by a leopard? Buddy, what a way to go out. He gets... Wow, 42 now. Great. Our friend becomes the minister in his place. Interesting. Can we do anything special with our friend? Teach us a topic he's in. I mean, you're in charge of money. It's okay, we're not desperate yet. We actually have a pretty good amount of cash. To the point where maybe we can consider doing another grant. We could consider doing another Great project. Alright, we contributed. We can contribute more to make it go faster, but it's pricey. 730. We make 33 a month, so it's not that bad. Oh, this is their project. This is not our project. In terms of supporting our particular movement that we want, Finalize area, great project. 50 point. Grey Walls upgraded or expanded. 50 points. Let's look into it. Alright, improve or expand. Both options. This one apparently is also worth 50 points. Adds a minus 50 to a division, which is great. Culture different than heritage of top liege. So we basically neutralize a culture here. Right, so non-Hun culture are all okay. This little pocket looks easy. We'll send a contribution to start it off. Provide a cultural liaison. Move people there. Okay. So sending population also does it. Yuanzhou. Currently... Sagodian culture. Okay. 7%. Wait, are they only 7%? Or cultural acceptance 7%? We have money. Let's do it. It's 50 point plus and 50 point minus on division. $32 a year. These things are slow. I mean, if our ministers will be willing to, start it, it would be a lot better. The perfect little daughter. Is she? She did not get the comely trait. 安学安心安 There's not that many X terms that, or maybe we can do different tones, but it could get a little confusing. Let's do 安心 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 安心. Actually, let's do that tone. I've arrived in Chang'an seeking your confirmation of my continued appointment as the intendant. Okay, let's see. Most notable of this, so the intendant's coming here to reaffirm that he is continuing to be the leader of the circuit of Shannan. So we basically applaud him, and we gain a little court grandeur, little prestige. Okay, decent amount of influence and 25 dynasty renown. We're almost at 750 for the next trait. Is he a? Oh, you are ill. This birth has put a strain on you. I mean, we're completely oblivious to our rear palace. Li Xian. Let's do it. I mean, with 20 concubines, it's kind of hard to deal with it. Revise the budget. Let's do it. We finally get a say in it. Ministry of Revenue comes to us. Bro Pharaoh, ledger in hand. A small army of aides trails behind him, burdened with scrolls, tomes, and fiscal notes. My sovereign lord, we must go over our expenses and prepare for a new budget. Let's do it. Keep it the same. Trust your judgment. I mean, honestly, as a lazy person, I was expecting to get a little bit more bonus on doing that one, but apparently they don't have that, so let's set it. Alright, different proposals lie before me, each with a different course for the treasury. Salary should be our primary focus. Treasury budget typically liked by governors, who will gain opinion should new allocation improve their salary. 45% allocated to salary, 30% to ministry budget, and 15% to military. And this is the minister who like it. Okay, so basically our vassals and our ministers, and they may spend it on great projects. I mean, a bunch of our ministers are pretty wealthy and they're not really starting great projects. Not so happy about that, but they get 30% to salary, 20% to military, stronger military. I don't think we need this. Reserve a greater portion for Imperial. Give us the money. Okay, focuses on the Son of Heaven. 30%, 20%, 20% for the three of them. That leaves a nice fat 30% for ourselves. And a balanced economy is what? 25, 25, 40, and we keep 10%, I guess? If we care about great projects, maybe this is the way to go. This also leaves us with 10%. And our ministers will like us. Which right now, I mean, would our governors rebel? Right, that's the question. 45, 50, 30. So basically 10%. They get 10% more. Not considering military at all. I have plenty of cash, to be honest. Let's do let's do the salary budget, actually. I don't trust the ministers to actually use the money. And we can always sway them. There's less of them. If I have to sway my 92 subjects, it could take forever. Alright, more pregnancies. Yeah, but just a bunch of targeting and disbanding. Oh? One of our concubines absent from our chamber in the night, distant of late, rarely seen. Confront her. Investigate by starting an intrigue challenge. This is the girl in question with 13 intrigue of her own. Charismatic negotiator, 19 arbitrary, deceitful. Deceitful? Okay. We stress out a little, find no proof. We can learn about it. Have our spy masters spy on her. Well, I'm leaning towards investigating this. Oh, this is just ourselves. So basically we send our... I mean, we actually have intrigue. That's the one stat we actually have. Let's do it. Let's investigate. We found no proof and we gain a little stress. No big deal. 19 is nothing. Wait till we start educating our kids. Okay, this guy who keeps swinging this thing. Alright, another tribute mission. We got the gold. Yizu. Okay. So a decent amount here. It's very similar to the first one. I feel like this is just the easy way to do this. It's gonna be our standard policy. He like us a lot more now. And this will do it. We offer a prestigious good word. He gains a lot of prestige. He's happy about it. he changes alliance of the pro-Tang movement. It still costs us... Oh. I don't think... It's always going to cost this much influence. My only issue here is I kind of want to spend the influence on favoring an era. And we need 69. Nice little number. So I think we wait. Oh. Oh. They had a kid together. I mean... I don't think we can get much from him. She has 3 gold. He has negative 108. Guess it's just a little interesting rumor. Oh, Li Hongzhen died. Our Grand Marshal, our honored guest, has passed away. And we got ourselves a new man on the job who actually likes us, so I am not unhappy with him. And also quite capable. No, we're good here. We'll just never learn if our wife actually cheated on us. Yeah, that died out. Didn't have to worry about it. More kids. Oh, another inspired person. A weapon. I might be interested in this. Let's see. High learning. Very competent. Okay, if we sponsor 61 to forge a hammer. Not the weapon I was expecting, to be honest. But we get an artifact out of this. We get a weapon out of this. Do I want her in my court? 19 learning. I mean, she's definitely not a bad character by any means. Not that interested. What I am interested in is maybe we do hire a keeper of treasure. Especially since we have an excellent one. And search for rare inspirations. We could just have her display things and we actually get storeship points, but our storeship is so low I don't think it really matters. Improve artifact. Let's look for inspirations. We don't have that many artifacts. And we might want to consider a wet nurse as well. We have a lot of kids now. It's based on her health? Oh, I guess if it's a wet... Okay, she's not healthy then. Could be an issue too. Children in court may gain a virtuous trait every month. But she can't do this because she's not my faith. Promote friendship. They can become friends or stop being bullies. Intrigue skill, prowess skill, but costs a base encourage them to fight and compete. This is typically what happens in a court, actually. I mean, it's a race to see who becomes the next emperor. It's not friendly at all. But anyways, I feel like this is a good point to stop. We're about 2 years into our reign. Things are going actually pretty well, in my opinion. I mean, our goal is to stop the cycle. It hasn't gotten worse, 40 points. But at the same time, we build up 95 points here. And we're saving up our influence to try to shift this into the favorite movement. And we have done 2 of the tasks to trigger this. We started one great project to trigger this, but we're also going to try to push the favorite movement and eventually work on the Great Wall, I guess. That's kind of the yearly drift is going on as well. We have the movement. We don't have the era. So both of the movement are actually set. We have the expected I think we have the expected legitimacy level. Right, if it's a favorite movement and the favorite era, we get another 20 points. We'll get there. So if someone else contribute to the Great Wall, which we haven't done. But things look quite good. We're bouncing up in legitimacy, about 1,000 points away from the next tier. Below expected legitimacy of all vassals. We're not there yet. We actually need to get this up. Anyways, but things are looking good. We have lots of kids, and we expect to have a lot more kids. Should be fun with the endless stream of concubines. We could pull our Keeper of Harem, or at least have her do something else, I think. Maybe we'll do that and then we'll end the episode. Because instead of finding us more beauties, since we have a max number, she can either protect us by giving us a little plague resistance, or we can look for scheme discovery. Let's just keep the plague resistance up. She's not really great in this role, but she can stay in this job. Everyone else looks pretty good. Like our court, like our financial situation. We actually have enough money soon to maybe upgrade our villa. Let's pick this. We started with the law, mostly fair. Popular opinion, and then 30% fees reduction costs. It was still super expensive. We can go on a hunt soon, actually. We have the money for it soon. Title creation, growth, that actually doesn't interest me that much. This one's nice. We're also doing stewardship lifestyle, but it will be quite a while before we can upgrade this because it'll be another 50-point increase for the next tier, so it will slow down. This one's nice. So basically this one's tough. I don't think this one helps us that much, but we will at least like to get to here. After here, we can maybe look at something else. But we will pick this up. Alrighty. That's a good stopping point for us. And we'll come back here next time and continue to rule as Li Cui. And I expect actually a long life for us. I don't think we'll follow history by any means and die young. But you never know. Maybe we go on a hunt and just turn up dead. That's always a possibility. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you all next time. Bye!